Group?
Yeah. Actually, it's one row with
each row is a group. Okay. So okay, maybe the first row will do case A, the glasses, and then the e-learning, and then the glasses, and then the last row would also be the e-learning. Okay. So now, okay, because it's an elevator pitch, that means you have to prepare something without any slides. Just come out and talk for 30 seconds to 1 minute. And you have to tell people why this product is so great that they need to schedule a meeting with you. So I'll give you up to like 10 o'clock. So 10. Well, you only need to come up with 30 seconds. So I'll give you 10 minutes.
是用它这个是用拖鞋也它是用FaceTime。What's the barrier? 对对。Conventional adjustable to fit any evolution. Okay. And what else? What's special? 所以这个的话，其实我就是说，如果你在医疗的 device, get access to the 然后其实也不错。实际上它是比较好的。
And our product targets are that's
So shall we focus more on the characteristic of how target management? What they want.
然后他们其实把什么搞买人们所以我觉得
他的 Mandarin teachers and
OK， 那所以我们就不用强调那个语言的种类了，其实就是 access to。
The product, its competitive edge in the market,
and the opportunity. Why
business opportunity.
So
you can go to market and you can tap on the market.
so people need to frame it out. So this product.
然后在这个就是说，其实到第二句话的时候就应该是为什么这个是成功的，就是说这个 product 如何能够。
As if you say like,
you have to mention what?
the product it's
that you have a spectacle that fits all. It's regardless of, it can be adjustable to your power, regardless of whether you're short-sighted, long-sighted, and even, yeah. So basically, it's what's special about this spectacle. You buy one and it lasts forever. Basically, it's adjustable to your needs. When you just buy one, when even your power gets deeper, you can adjust it. So it's very economical. Imagine you don't have to change your spectacle anymore. Now I'm representing you this special technology. It's really amazing. This is very valuable business opportunity because it's a standardized spectacle. Basically, you can produce as a lot. It's a bulk purchase. You can in a large scale, so the price can be very low, and your margin is very high. And imagine it's standardized to all the consumer around the world. So your target market is a global market around 7 continents. So this is a huge opportunity for you. So we even thought the consumer process for you. You can tap on the premium market and also the economic market. We come up with the first is the fluid filled spectacle. Yeah.
Give me your card.
So actually we are service provider to let
foreign language learners to learn their foreign language through mobile phones anywhere, anytime from a native speaker. And we find Chinese market has a huge market opportunity because the market is lacking in relative resources because people have difficult access to internet in the rural areas, but they all have mobile phones. This platform has a low cost because it has purely electronic resource, and we find market opportunity is very big because there are about 300 million of foreign language learners in China.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay. So next group. Who's going to come up?
Good morning. And following on this channel is the high-tech classes that is the mainly characteristic of the classes that is high-tech and is adjustable, and we are specifically designed for customer who need the two sets of classes, and we think that it is necessary for the customer who have need to for the adjustable lens, and that's all.
Okay. Oh, so
we discussed that we will use this online teaching anytime, anywhere, by different methods. So we can use it in PC, iPhone, anything. So we can charge it by time. So we will got the continuous income through this online teaching.
okay. So if I were to ask the first group, what were the 3 keywords?
Basically, it's special that fits all, means you have your market is all. Then the second key point is like buy one and last forever. And then the third one is the market. We talk about business opportunity because for the investor. Then the fourth point is like for premium economy.
Okay, three points. What were your 3 points of the product?
The first point is accessibility.
Anytime, anywhere.
Yes, anytime, anywhere. And the second one is the market for foreign language learners. It's very big in China.
It's a big market.
Yes, and third one is the market is lacking in competition because there are no electronic service providers right now in the market.
Okay, yeah. So those are good keywords that people would pick up and remember, and then also, I think the keywords we already mentioned. Okay, we'll continue the. Second or minute are really the essence of the business plan. If you can convince someone in that 30 seconds, that means you have captured the most important part of the product. Good picture. Okay, so next part, right? So you've done the elevator pitch, so now we need to do the executive summary. So what should be in the executive summary? Have you heard of a guy called Guy Kawasaki? He's actually an American Japanese. He's a very, very famous venture capitalist, a successful one. And he came up with this idea, which we'll also talk about later. But one of the idea was, in any investor presentation, you should not have more than 10 slides. You should put things into this 10 slides. And they are the problem, your solution, your business model, the underlying magic of technology, and then your marketing and sales, competition, team, projections and milestones, status and timeline, and then summary and call to action. Just try to fit your entire business plan into this 10 slides in the presentation, because he also talks about presentation should not be longer than 20 minutes. So if you can put 10 slides into 20 minutes, that would be a good format for executive summary. Now, because we're doing social enterprise, so it's a little bit different. So what you need to do is you need to consider, when it comes to the problem, you have to state both the business problem and the social enterprise problem, the social solution. And then also, maybe for some of the projections, you need to talk about not just the business side, but you need to tell how many people you're going to help, how much social value you're going to create in terms of projection. But all in all, you can still adopt this 10-slide kind of format for both your social enterprise and your business. Now, in your competition, actually you're only given 15 minutes, so you may have to be even more condensed, maybe only 8 slides out of 20. So you can choose and pick which one would be more important and must be covered in your presentation. So the third thing is, what is the problem? You have to tell people whether you're targeting a business. Now, for example, if you were doing the adjustable lens, the problem is there are lots of people who are short-sighted. They need a corrective lens to help them, and they could be in areas where there are no opticians, right? So, who has this problem? Maybe in Africa there is no optician, in some remote area in China maybe. So how many people have this problem? You should do some research. Maybe like 95% of people in Nigeria who needing glasses have no access to such thing. And how do you know that? You look at statistics, you look at a lot of things, you do your research. So you should state it in a very, very obvious way so people can understand it straight away. If I tell you there are lots of people queuing up to buy tickets in the old days, right? These days you don't do that anymore because that problem has been solved. So in the old days there were lots of people queuing for cinema tickets. And by the way, in Hong Kong, I think it was UA Cinema with the City Line was the first one to came up with off-site, a remote solution for buying tickets on the phone. And at that time, I think they charged 6 to 7 Hong Kong dollar per ticket, but people still pay for it because it was a big issue where queuing up and getting a ticket. I think you guys probably don't realize this now because I think by the time you start going to cinema, they're already selling online or by the phone. Some other things like maybe on your mobile phone, on your headset, there's a long wire that you really hate. You don't want to have these wire. I have a Bluetooth headset, that's why. I don't have this problem. Some people may want to. I want to eat freshly baked bread every morning. Tell people what the problem is, and it has to be very simple and obvious. But then also describe, therefore, how your solution is going to able to help these people that you're targeting. How are you going to solve the solution? Solve the problem. How is it? So the customer will be very, very happy. And why is it better than whatever other ways that they were using before? And also not just better, but why is it different? And remember, if it's very nichely, it's good. You capture a very targeted segment. So for the ticketing problem, so therefore they invented the online ticketing system. No more queue in the cinema. With a Bluetooth headset, you don't have a long wire anymore. that's a very good solution. It clearly solved it and people loved it. Or you can actually have a home bakery machine, for what the problem that we stated. So these are all good solutions to the problem. So every time you are really finding one problem and you're solving it with one solution. So it's kind of a niche. You're not going to you're not creating a machine that can do everything, right? You don't want a radio, microwave. You're not trying to put everything together. You're trying to solve a problem and solve it well, and then your customer will be happy. So your solution. The business model. I should not say it's less important in the social enterprise. It is important because you want to have sustainable business. Whether you want to utilize the money that you make from the commercial arm of your social enterprise to subsidize or to do some good deed, that is fantastic. But therefore, it is important how your commercial side of your business actually make money. So tell the investor or tell people what are your revenue streams. Tell them more if they're all true. Of course, tell them in terms of like the size, the growth, the potential of these revenue streams. How do the people in this market actually behave? Do they pay for these services? Do they pay a lot of money? Do they look for alternatives? Why can you capture them? And once you starting having all these revenue streams coming in, at what point do you actually reach break-even? It is important for the investor because they don't want to give you some money and you do make some money, but you continue to lose money because you cannot balance your revenue and expenses. And also, if you start having more and more profit, when does it actually you can pay back the investor? So these are important for the investor to know. What is your business model? Now, describe your revenue stream in terms of several things. And these are just some examples. Is it direct sales? You are actually selling something, service or product. Are people going to subscribe to your service? So it's not just piecemeal, one item at a time. They actually subscribe month by month, like economists online, right? You subscribe to the magazine. These could be indirect. If you have a website, if you have a shop, you can actually display advertisement on your website, in your shop. So you may be getting something like this. You may be generating sales lead for other people. So for example, if you run a website that you let English teachers to talk to students for whatever reasons, and so these people potentially could be a sales lead for the e-learning company that we just looked at, right? So, if it's a website that talks about movies, then these could be, these could be sales leads for Amazon for selling DVDs. So you don't make the money directly, but you can. Someone else may be able to utilize these customer service, customer information, so sales lead. Affiliate marketing. Has anybody done affiliate marketing? Do you know what affiliate marketing?
Online?
Online, yeah, it's online.
You sell for on other behalf to get the.
Yeah. So this is yet another. You actually direct people to immediately make a purchase. For example, at the Amazon case, if I actually talk about how movies, the same example, I direct people to Amazon. These sales leads actually immediately generate a purchase on Amazon. I get a commission as an affiliate. So that's affiliate marketing. So you could be. So these are all indirect because you're not actually selling something directly to the customer. Someone else is. But as a result, they reward you for your effort of helping.
So talking about affiliates, so for example, Alibaba is that affiliate marketing because
they're actually on a commission. Yeah. In a way, it's a bit blur, but that's also on the commission day. So actually, if you think about Amazon started by selling books themselves, and then they start to evolve, and they allow other people to put things on the system, and then they earn a commission on that. So it's just a framework for you to describe how you actually make money, and when you present them, prioritize and say our top revenue stream is from the direct sale, and then we can still make significant amount of revenue from advertising. Just tell the investor, tell the people how you're making your money. And then this is the part I really like. Well, especially when you're doing angel investment in technology, you always ask them, what is your unfair advantage? Why are you better than everyone else? There's no such thing as fair in the market. I want you to tell me why is it so unfair that you're going to win and everybody else going to lose. I like the picture of the basketball player. That's quite fair. So your unfair advantage versus your competitor could be, I already have a big market lead. I am the market leader. I have some cost advantage as a result. I have the economy of scale. I have the most experienced team. If no one else can beat our team in terms of knowing this particular market, we are the expert. No one else has such a team. You may have a technology breakthrough that is something that no one else has because of your R&D, because of a research from the university. Something that breakthrough and no one can copy. Better still, if you have something that you can actually, the intellectual property can be patented. So I actually have a patent on something, and therefore everybody else has to license my technology. You may have an exclusive partnership. Example like this would be why more and more people subscribe to AT&T in this state, because AT&T has an exclusive partnership with iPhone. So if you want to get an iPhone, you have to subscribe to AT&T in the States. And of course, people really hate it because AT&T sucks. They don't provide the best service. But that's an exclusive partnership. That is AT&T's. In this case, it's AT&T's advantage because iPhone they could have partnered with anyone and they will still sell, right? So maybe you have really great sales and marketing. You already have a distribution network. You already have the brand name out there. What is that unfair advantage that you have? Before we do the exercise, I just want to talk a little bit more on one more thing I want to add on business model, which I think is quite interesting. Now, I know you're doing social enterprise, so you probably have not thought of the positioning in such a term. When we look at plans from technology company and come to ask for investment, you look at a 2x2 matrix. Is it an old product selling in an old market, or is it an old product selling in a new market? Is it a new product selling in an old market, or new product in a new market? These are actually quite important, and they're quite interesting. So we'll talk a little bit more later, but I want to give you this idea now. So for this exercise, maybe you can use this to describe your product as well. So for the second exercise, well, we have talked about the first 4 points of the business plan. So now I want you to describe the company again. Or should we swap? So maybe the glasses one will now do the e-learning. Maybe we swap every exercise. I think that's fun. Okay. So if you were doing the glasses one, you now do the e-learning. If you do the e-learning, now you do the glasses. Now this is a little bit longer exercise, so I should give you a little bit more time, maybe half an hour. Now you have to describe that with the limited amount of information. What is the problem that you're trying to address with your product? What is therefore the solution of your product? What do you think how are you going to sell this product, and what sort of revenue stream do you actually have with this product? You can be creative. Now, because you don't actually have the real information, you can actually be creative. I will accept anything that you say. You just tell me that, oh, I got this from IDC report, I got this from Goldman Sachs report. That's fine. You can be creative. And what is the therefore what is the underlying what is the unfair advantage of your company with whether the e-learning or whether the classes? What the result is, you should come back with 4 slides. We'll take a picture of your slide and we can put it on the computer. And then because you have to, because one of you, or maybe you can be a teamwork. Maybe one person present 1 slide, you know. So you come here and then you actually show people your slide. So you,
one slide?
Yeah, one page, 1 slide. So you need to produce 4 slides. Yeah, I think this will be a little bit longer. So maybe also if you want we need to go to the bathroom, this is also a time. So we'll.
Always been all the other for the evaluation.
What kind of learning to show they need but to adjust it, that everybody can do it. It's quite simple.
Like language teaching is really suck and costly. So it's three basic problems actually. So we had a problem, now the solution.
Solution should be
You say
we're switching buses.
so convenience, inconvenient.
Convenient.
Maybe still the cost.
Still the cost.
Yeah, still the cost factor.
Can cut classes because there are no no suppliers. The cost of buying
and just change the spectrum maybe in a year or
Yeah, we see this whole ABC school
Challenge is like